Hello, welcome back to the Crafty Bee. It's your first time of watching this channel, and you are welcome. Subscribe and turn on your notification bell so not to miss out on my new uploads. So today's tutorial is going to be the making of a full circle gown, which is a midi gown, and it's going to have flatter sleeves. And also, it's going to have a slit at the back and a bottom. So let's get started. So guys, as you can see on the screen, we are recreating the style you see there, which is a full circle gown, and it has like a flatter sleeves. I have folded my fabric on the table, and I folded it in bias form. So I'm making use of a knit fabric which is a bit stretchy, and I'm making use of 2¼ yards. So without wasting much of your time, let's get the video started. So the first thing to do is to mark the shoulder measurement. So let me go through with the measurement I'm using. I'm using 16 inches for the shoulder length, which I'll be dividing into 2. And the bust line and the bust, I'll be dividing the bust by 4. And the bust I'm working with is 44 inches. And around my round armhole is 18 inches. And I will be dividing it by 2, which is 9 inches. So the full length of the gown is a midi gown, it's a short gown. The full length of the gown is 30 inches together with the hemming. And the sleeve length I'm using is 17 inches, and the bicep height of the sleeve is 4½ inches. So let's get started. So now I'll be finding where I can measure half of the shoulder measurement, which is 9 inches. So I will put my tape rule here and find 9 inches. I put a mark there. Then I will get my ruler and rule a straight line. So this line is the shoulder line and is the starting line. This is the shoulder line. So on this line, I'll be coming down 9 inches for my sleeve depth. And it's also my chest line. And I'm going to rule a straight line. So mind you, I'm marking on the wrong side of the fabric. So the next thing to do is to measure 8 inches for my shoulder length. That's half of my shoulder. The shoulder is 16 inches divided by 2 is 8 inches. And I'll be connecting this line straight here. That's my armhole depth. So on my chest line, I'll be marking cut off my bust measurement. My bust is 44 divided by 4 is 11 inches. So the quarter of my bust measurement is 11 inches. So I'll mark 11 inches here, and then I'm adding 2 inches for the sewing allowance and also for the piece allowance. Now to create the neck line, I'll be going in by 3½ inches. That's for the front neck. And then I mark also 3½ inches for the neck depth. The neck width is the 3½ inches, and then the neck depth is also 3½ inches. So 3½ by 3½ inches. So I will now get my curve ruler and connect the neckline. It's a round neck. You can create any neckline you want, but I'm making round neck. This is the front neck, and then for the back neckline, I'm marking 3½ inches for the neck width, and then for the neck depth, I'll be coming down by 1½ inch. Then I'll connect the line like so. So on the shoulder line, I'll come down 1 inch for the shoulder slope, and I'll connect it with a straight line from the neck point to where the 1 inch is. So this is our front neckline, and this is the back neckline. So on this armhole depth, I will divide this line here by 2. So it's 7.5 inches divided by 2 is 3.75. So I mark 3.75 right here. For you to get it easy, you can still hold your tape like this to get the midpoint of the tape and mark, and it's the same. So from this midpoint here, I'll be creating the back armhole. So this is the back armhole, and then you come in 1/2 inch here like so for the front armhole, because the front armhole is a bit deeper than the back armhole. So now connect with this with the curved ruler. So this is our back armhole and this is the front armhole. So the next thing to do is to mark the length of the gown, which is 30 inches. So from this point, from this line, this which is the shoulder line, I'll mark 30 inches. Let me make it 31 inches here. So to get the right length of the dress, I'll take my tape to the tip of the folded parts like this, and then measure up to where I got the 31 inches, which is 41.3. So I'll be taking 41.3 all across the down like so. So guys, this is it. I've marked it all around. So this is the length of the dress. So the next thing to do before cutting it is to add 1/2 inch on the shoulder line for joining. So I'm going to mark 1/2 inch. So guys, this is the 1/2 inch for joining it to the shoulder. So the next thing to do is to connect from here to the hem of the dress. So if you want the down part to be full, then you just mark it from these 2 inches up to the end here. But in this case, I don't want the down to be very full, so I'll just extend it like this. You see? So guys, this is how it looks after marking the measurements. The next thing to do is to cut it out. I'll first of all cut the back neck, the shoulder, and then the back armhole, and cut like this. Then I'll remove the back and then cut the front neckline and then cut out the front armhole. So let me just do that and show you. So guys, this is how it looks after cutting it out. And then I'm going to be removing the back one carefully and then cut the front neckline and then trim out the front armhole. Then come and show you. So this is how the front neck look after cutting it, and this is the front armhole. This is how the armhole also look like after cutting it. So let me open it for you to see. So this is our front. So next is to cut a facing for it. You can pipe the neckline or you can cut facing for it. It depends on what you want. So I think I'll be cutting bias of the same fabric to conceal the edges. This is how our back look. So the next thing to do is to slit the back with about 5 or 6 inches. At the center back of the back piece, I'll be coming down 5 inches. So I'll open this. I'll open from this point here up to the 5 inches mark for the slit at the back. So after slitting it, this is how the back look like. So this is our back. So the next thing is to cut the sleeves. So guys, this is the fabric for the sleeves, and I folded it into 4. I folded it on bias. So the first thing to do, the around my armhole measurement is 18 divided by 2 is 9. and 9 I'll be adding 1 inch for allowance, so 10 inches. So I'll find where I can get the 10 inches. So this is our 10 inches. On this 10 inches line, I'll be stepping up by 4.5 inches. 4.5 inches is the bicep height. So if you want to know details on how I make these sleeves, I have a video on how to make flatter sleeves on my channel. I'll be linking it down for you guys to go and watch. So I'll mark 4.5 inches here, and I'll mark 4.5 inches here, and I'll draw a straight line. So this line is now my starting line. So from this line, on the tip of this line, I'll be marking a straight line here. So I'll be finding the midpoint of this line I marked now. So it's 10.5, then the midpoint is 5.2, and I'll be stepping up by 1/2 inch. So the next thing to do is to connect the line from here to here, and then to this end, like so. Like so. And then on this line, I'll be connecting it down like this. It's a curved line like this. I'll be connecting it down like this. So this is the back armhole and this is the front armhole. If you want to know details on how to make these sleeves, I have it. I'll be linking it down. From this sleeve point here, I'll be marking my full length of the sleeve, which is 70 inches, together with the hemming allowance. So 70 inches. And on this same point, I'll rotate my measuring tape all around 70 inches, 70 inches, 70 inches, 70 inches to get the sleeve length. Because if you start marking it on this line, you'll get the length wrong. You'll not get that flatter sleeve you're looking for. So I'll mark 70 inches all around. Next, I'll be connecting all the points. So guys, this is it. This is the length of the sleeves. So from this point now, I'll connect the line straight here. I'm not using the savage, so I'll just connect it like this. So this is it. And I folded the sleeve into 4, which is for the 2 sleeves. Next, I'll be cutting it out. But I'll cut the back armhole first before I cut the front armhole. So this is the sleeve after cutting it. This is how it looks. So this is the front, which is a bit deeper than the back. So this is it. These are the 2 pieces, the 2 sleeves. So the next thing to do is to take it to my machine, fold it in half like this, and sew with 1/2 inch here like so. So this is, you see the front is a little deeper than the back as shown on the table. So this is, I'll go and join this side, and I'll do it to the other sleeve too. And then for the body of the dress, I'll take it to my machine. I'll join the front shoulders to the back shoulder. Then I cut out the pieces to conceal the neckline. So after I'll conceal all the neckline, I'll go to the side of the dress and sew 1/2 inch all the way down, and also come to the other side of the dress and also sew 1/2 inch on the side, 1/2 inch down and 1/2 inch on the other side. Join the shoulders, conceal the edges of the neckline, and then come back and show you the next step. So guys, this is how it looks after joining the sides and the shoulders. And also I went ahead to conceal the neckline. As you can see, very neat, and I press it very well. So this is the front part of the dress, and this is the back of the dress. You can see that I've conceal the edges of the opening parts, and I fixed the hook for the button at the back. So this is it. This is how the back look. So the next thing to do is to fix the sleeve on the body of the dress. So I'll be adding a button here. So I'll be choosing from any of these different types of buttons, and I think this one fits. I can see also that this one also fits nice. So I will choose which one to put at the back. So let me put the dress aside. This is the sleeves. So I went ahead and stitched the side of the sleeves. So this is the second one. So the next thing to do is to attach it to the body of the dress, and then hem the down part of the dress with about ½ an inch, and also hem the bottom of the sleeves. Then come and show you the finishing look. So guys, this is the outcome of our full circle gown. You see how beautiful it looks, very beautiful. This is the front side, and this is the sleeve. I've gone ahead and hemmed the edges of the sleeves. So this is the final look. So you can use African prints to sew this, because on the thumbnail you can see that they use African prints, but you can use any fabric of your choice to make this full circle gown. So if you find this tutorial helpful, please don't forget to leave it a thumbs up, and also subscribe if you've not done so, and share my videos. And don't miss out on my next video. Thank you for watching. See you in my next video. Bye.